Hi all, it's just my weekly update, checking everybody's okay, checking you're all working hard and checking you're doing something nice, keeping an eye on people at home, like your mum and everybody else that's looking after you. Now hopefully you've all had a good week. I've got to say I've had a great week. I've been looking at some of the things that you've been doing on your VE Day celebrations and you've been working really hard. Danny, you looked great. Emily, you did some wonderful things. There were some Spitfires being drawn, there were some medals and bunting everywhere. When I drove to work one day this week, there was bunting on a number of houses. So well done, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed watching all the shows on Friday to do with VE Day, the 75 years since the end of the war in Europe. Now, it's the 5th week of our lockdown and school's not open again for another week at least. But I wanted to speak particularly to our Year 6s. Next week should have been our SATs week, shouldn't it? And we'd have taken part in all the tests, had the SATs breakfast and all the things I know you were looking forward to. Now, you've worked really hard over the last 6 years getting ready for these tests. And just because you can't do them doesn't matter, okay? All the teachers will be keeping an eye on what your predictions would be, and we'll make sure that your scores will be passed on to the secondary school. So don't worry about it at all. First of all, well done everyone for all the work that you put into those SATs tests over the last few years. Now, the blog. You've been working really hard again this week. I'm really impressed. It was only a 4-day week. We didn't set work for Friday because of the VE Day celebration being the bank holiday. But Year 3, you've won this week. You've definitely done the most work during the week. You've looked at the blog more than anyone else. Now, I know you've been sending in pictures over the last few days to make sure that you could be in our video saying hello to everyone. And understand that's going to go up on Monday. Lots of teachers have been working really hard, putting your pictures together, so hopefully they'll be ready to go. TT Rockstars, good competition again. Lots and lots and lots of children taking part. Please make sure you log on and try and have a good go at that. Now, my challenge this week. In my garden, I've been doing quite a bit more gardening than I normally do. And yesterday, I found a slow worm in my garden. It was a lovely little slow worm. And it was moving around. I put it back in the bushes, so hopefully it'll go off. And that inspired me to think about nature, because I've been hearing a lot more bird song than I've ever heard before in my little garden. So what I'd like you to do something this week is to send me posters, maybe pictures, maybe videos of you doing something to help nature. Maybe picking up litter, maybe planting a flower, maybe making a bug's nest. Anything you think you can do to help nature get a good grip in your garden. Now, send those pictures in and hopefully we'll be able to see what you're all doing to help nature in your local area. Week 5, 5th week of lockdown. We now need to keep an eye on each other, okay? Make sure you look after each other, help your parents, do something nice for them, make sure you look after them and keep an eye on our blog because I want you to see things that we might be putting up there as a little bit of a trick for you over the next few weeks. Okay? You take care, everyone. Look after yourself and keep safe. Bye-bye.